The environmental clinic is a unique opportunity for students to be able to engage in the practice of law while they're still in law school. I've tried to design the clinic to be very much oriented towards learning skills that students are going to be able to use once they graduate. The clinic itself is 21 years old, and it has a rich tradition of representing both organizations and individuals that are concerned about the environment and concerned about actions by governments or by private individuals that are going to have adverse impacts on the environment. And so what we do is we have cases or projects. Sometimes it's litigation, sometimes it's advising clients. But in all of these projects, students are directly involved. They're talking with clients, they're researching legal issues, they're reviewing documents and facts, trying to develop the best possible case that we can make on behalf of our client. And that's the experience that really the clinic is designed to deliver. Students have the opportunity to practice so that they have the skills and they can say to an employer when they walk out of here after graduation that, yes, I've drafted a complaint before, I've worked on discovery, I understand the process, and I understand what's necessary for me to be able to represent my client effectively. And in the course of doing that, in the course of students learning, we also create the opportunity to do a great amount of environmental good, to protect the environment from actions of the government or actions of individuals that might otherwise have really serious negative environmental impacts. I find it exciting for me to be able to play that role, both as the teacher of the student, but also as somebody who helps very passionate individuals protect and defend the environment from problems that could last for many, many years to come. So when we win a case, there is a certain sense of satisfaction that I've done a little something, along with my students, to help make the world a better place. Hi, I'm Ken Kristl. I'm an associate professor of law and the director of the Environmental and Natural Resources Law Clinic here at the Widener University School of Law, Delaware campus. I've been teaching now for 6.5 years, and I teach primarily property law, environmental law, and run the environmental clinic. I practiced law for 20 years before I decided to go into teaching. The first 2 years of those were clerking for a federal district court judge, and then the last 18 was at a large law firm in Chicago where I ultimately became a partner. And one of the things that I learned about the practice of law while I was practicing is that law is a lot more than just knowing certain things that you find in a book. That what you become as a lawyer is really a problem solver. Your client, as I tell my students, your client never walks into your office and says, oh, tell me what the 4 elements of a bailment are. They don't do that. They don't ask for the theoretical. They have a set of facts that are a problem, and they want you to help them solve it. And in learning that, I've decided that the way I need to teach and what makes teaching exciting for me is getting students to realize that the law is more than just the books. That really what you're doing when you come to law school is you're learning a set of skills. And my job as the instructor is to help you start to realize what those skills need to be, and then to help you start to learn those skills. And I'll reveal a big secret for you. The skills you learn in law school are things you're going to have to continue to do throughout your career as a lawyer. You have to learn how to learn the law, because you know what, we can't teach you everything that you need to know in law school. And I've been out 27 years, and I'm still learning the law. And I learn it every day, and that's what makes the law for me exciting and continually renewing. It makes me realize that I made a great decision nearly 30 years ago to go to law school. So what do I need to do as a teacher? Well, of course I need to help you learn the important, fundamental, basic legal concepts. But just as important, I need to help you learn the skills to be a good problem solver for your client. And what does that mean? It means the ability to listen to a client's story, to figure out what the facts are that are bothering the client, that are really important to you as a lawyer solving their problem, to then understand that you have to go out and learn what the law is, and understand how to take the facts that your client has given you, or the facts that you can develop by conducting discovery, interviewing, depositions, reviewing documents, and be able to translate that into the solution for the problem that your client has. So for me, teaching is first helping you to understand that that's a big process, that you will always be learning how to do better and better throughout your career. But then showing you both by the example that I give, but also by helping you to realize it for yourself, that these are the skills I need to develop, here's how to develop them, and then to start that lifelong process of learning to be a good lawyer.